another thing about relationships that I find to be interesting. Let me give y'all some good insight. Boy, this really helped me. And it's the first time I ever seen this, Pastor John. In the book of Exodus, around the 35th chapter, you guys look at it in your devotion time. There are a lot of names that God has, and there are names that people gave him. But then he got a name for himself in the book of Exodus. It's called Jealous, with a capital J. Now, is that awesome or what? One of his names, he said, I am jealous. Now, let's put that in perspective. There is a negative type of jealousy that tries to get what it wants from a relationship, and it's destructive and it's very negative. There is that side. But listen to this, there is also a type of jealousy that's able to preserve and keep the relationship. I don't think y'all heard it. Let me say it again. So the next time, and I like talking with men. Men can take it. They tough. But the next time, men, don't be telling your wife, she said, well, who that young lady you talk to? Oh, there ain't nobody, just somebody I talk to. Well, you talk to her, doing work all the time. Every time I call, she's there. Oh, come on, what's wrong with you? You're getting jealous. You know what I'm saying? Don't be jealous. See, you're getting coy with her. You're making her feel that she's a little girl. She's jealous because she's immature. It's a very dangerous and slippery slope that you're going down. Jealousy is also the most protective emotion when it comes to relationship. Most protective emotion that you'll ever experience in a relationship. Listen, if somebody feeling jealous, you ought to pay attention. And if you're supposed to be priority in somebody's life and some other young lady or some other event is taking priority and you should listen to me, you're supposed to be close in that relationship, you ought to let your partner know there's going to be some trouble in Pensacola. That's right. That's right. It's going to be some trouble up here. Oh, yeah, it's going to be some trouble because I'm supposed to be priority. I'm priority. Watch this. Watch this. I'm priority. Oh, boy, I got to say it. Not your basketball games.
Right. Good God. You better say that.
Not your fishing. Not your bowling. Maybe I should move to the next point, huh? The next time your wife or your husband or the person that you're in a serious relationship with, you're engaged with, the next time they say, I don't like you playing all that basketball. I don't like you bowling all the time. You're always gone. Don't take it personal. Don't get defensive because I'm showing you the signal that you're going to send. When you get defensive, you're saying, hey, honey, my basketball is more important than you. She's not saying she disliked those guys. She's not saying that. She's not trying to attack them. She's saying that's time I could be spending with talking to you. Yes. Yes. And what couple doesn't need that? How much time do we spend on our job through the week? How many? 40 hours. Too much, you're right. But you know, God knew this day was coming. That's why he said, you're going to earn your living by the sweat of your brow. You know? He said, boy, you're going to have to work to make a living. He knew that it would come like this. We would put ourselves in a position like this. Now, if you spend 40 hours a week with the people on your job who you really don't even like, and you come home to somebody you got a covenant with that you do like, then why should you be jetting?
Good God. Say that. Say that. That's good. Say that.
Why should you be leaving? Why? What's the problem here? Why is she always upset? Priority. Is there anything wrong with you playing basketball? No, but you got it as a priority. And she doesn't like it. There's going to be trouble in Pensacola. Remember that move, Clint Eastwood? Woo, woo, woo. Better watch out. You headed for some trouble. Come on, elder. You headed for some trouble if you don't get that right. And the problem is priority. Has nothing to do with bowling. Them folk out there bowling may be some good folks. But God is just making it real clear. You say, well, you don't understand. See, y'all, HD relationship, y'all just don't understand. I got a wife, man. She's extroverted. She dominant. What you expect me to do? That woman will take charge, man. Well, a situation can be like that. I know down in Louisiana, you had Mrs. Bro and Mrs. Jones. They were in their second story, their loft, and they were looking out over the area in Louisiana. It was during the flood season, flood out, and they said, "Girl, that's a lot of flood water, ain't it?" She said, "Yeah, it sure is a lot of flood water. I can't believe how high. I'm glad we got a second floor." "Yeah, Miss Bro, I'm glad we got one too." She said, "But I wanted to ask you, but what's that in your front yard?" She said, "What are you talking about?" "Look, the red cap. There's a red cap in your front yard." "Yeah, the red cap that's going up and down in front of your house. What is that?" She said, "Oh, girl, that's Melvin. I told him come hell or high water, he gonna cut that lawn." Some wives are strong like that. They like, "Brother, get it done. We'll talk later, but get it done." And that can be a problem. It can be a problem, and that'll take some work. But it can also, in a lesser sense, come on, y'all help me now. Y'all got me laughing. Come on, help me out now. Breathe, come on, breathe. Okay, let's go to the next one. But in a lesser sense, it's kind of like this. It's kind of like, "Honey, you said you were going to change the porch light 3 weeks ago." And that was 3 weeks ago. Sound like we got some porch lights up here need changed. So she's not trying to nag you. She just wants you to do what you said that you would do.
That's right.
And there are some things you need to make a priority just because it bothers her. Because there are certain things, like certain women, they love order. If things are not in order, they're bothered. They're bothered. They get the house is messed up. They can't handle it. And you up there, you know, you want to get all smoochy and ride rodeo, but she's like, we need to get this house straight up in here. They just can't operate it. It messes up their chemistry. That's the way God made them. And there are some of us, we can handle a messed up house. No problem. But it's part of our temperament, and we have to learn how to do better. Are you with me? Yeah. So there are times when a woman, she stands up and she's not trying to just jump on you, but she wants, remember, the number one core need for a woman is what? Love. So she's trying to get you to see that if you change the light, the action is showing that you love me enough to take care of it. "Oh, ain't nothing but a porch light." To you, it's a porch light. To her, she don't like fumbling with the keys when she can't see. And you talking about, "Well, buy them new keys, they got a little light on it." Look. Change the porch light, okay? Just change the light, man. I mean, just change the light, amen. Just take care of the light. Now, things will be a lot easier. Now, and for those of you that are dating and you're single, be very careful, because dating is not really what it's cracked up to be. Now, because who can't act good for 2 or 3 hours on a Saturday?
All right, say that. Yeah. Say that.
But what you saying? This is what I'm saying. Okay, let's just put it in street language. Anybody can act good for 2 or 3 hours on a Saturday. The real person is at home, in a cage, in a cellar, in the cage, waiting for you to say, "I do." Then he lets himself out of the cage. I just didn't know that they were like that. That's because you can't learn a person in a couple of months.
That's right. That's right.
"Oh, but Pastor, I feel the love." Yeah, you may feel it, but there's a lot of things about that person that you don't know. Just wait a minute. You'll find out some stuff. Like I always say, listen, one of the best things you can do is go talk to grandmama. Grandma tell you about her boy. That's my grandboy, but it's the way he is. Go talk to grandma. Oh yeah, it takes time to find out. And when we're doing the law of priority and law of pursuit, there's another thing dealing with time. We always say, "Well, I don't have the time, so we should concentrate on the quality of the time." No, you need both. You need quality and you need quantity. It takes